All right, guys, welcome back to DBX. So the last one we did was this guy. Pay attention to that. Was the high pressure fuel pump. We are on stage 2 aggressive tune. It's stage 2 plus aggressive tune. Running about 22, 24 psi. I'm just only doing the off the shelf map right now. I'm not doing any custom tune right now, but we will in the future. So now we're doing the big guy. So we just extracted the coolant there from the main reservoir. We're going to be unplugging all the stuff here, changing intake gaskets, by the way, too. And yeah, and that's what today's video is going to be serving as. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to DBX. I have a tuned 2016 340i that is tuned. We are over 100,000 miles now, so want to be kind of one of the, not leaders, but one of the people on YouTube kind of showing that high mileage tuned applications are still reliable if you do the right stuff. And yeah, we're just gonna have a little fun, right? This is just educational, right? Just putting out there in the YouTube ether to anybody to recall back to. I know I appreciate so many of the other content creators that came before me that put out these videos that even made me interested into the platform. So I aim to have the same objective. So all right, let's get into it. All right, so we are off. So I got this evap line off. That ties right here is like a T20, I believe, or a T20 here. Took the DME cover off. There is a grommet you have to pull off, so that's there. I unplugged the battery, by the way. Do that as well. Please unplug the battery. All right, so do not touch this one, because it's connected to this guy. I didn't drain that guy. So yeah, don't drain that one, because I had a little bit of coolant just start to flood out, and I was like, oh wee. So yeah, and plug this sensor back here and this sensor right there. All right, let's keep going. All right, so what are we looking at? So this is the DME, so we're gonna unclip that. So pretty much, if it's there, you wanna move this guy because it clips. Push this forward. I actually use something to unclip it, but I don't have enough now, I just cut my nails. But yeah, you're just gonna push that forward and move that back. Do that, all that for there. Then here, you wanna pry out this little clip right here. Focus it, yeah, here. Get something in between to wedge it out, to release this right here. So all that is out of your way, okay? All right, still going good. Let's look at these gaskets. This is the gasket closer on the throttle body, on the inner part of the throttle body. This is the one on the outer. So this one's definitely probably about due for a change. I know I changed this one about 30,000 miles ago. So I'll add that to my list. Yeah, we're tracking, we're moving. All right, so we getting there bit by bit, chunk by chunk. So like I said, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 spit, then yeah, 10 socket spit bits that you need to get. And then yeah, then underneath you're going to get this clip that I got, that clip, and then there's one other one right there, focus for me, that I'm gonna get, and then you should be good to go. It's coming along. It's coming along, man. We're gonna get this Beamer dialed in, baby. Dialed in. Whew. Come on, guys. We almost there. Let's keep going. I got that guy off. Funny enough, this is supposed to be the easier one. This guy's supposed to be the easier one to get off, but I got that one off first. A little bit of coolant came out, but I did drain both reservoirs. So do that as well too if you're watching, coming in at this point of the video. Almost there, guys. Just gotta get that little guy. What I did was I did a flathead on that rear guy to wedge it off. And now I'm trying to do this one, but it looks like it's not as simple as that. So we are still moving along, but still tracking. Remember also too, we're replacing these gaskets. They look like they're in pretty good shape, but we will investigate and evaluate them when we get the whole thing off. All right, guys. Whew. This is the most intensive wise, because this is the most moving parts I've had to do on my mod. But it's not hard. If you have somebody to help you out with this, even better. I'm blessed to have somebody to help me out with this. But you can do this, but it's just gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot. A lot of prayer, a lot of patience, and you'll get it done. But yeah, we're moving along. So okay, so quite literally after I got done doing the next clip, I got it off. So this is off. Hoo-wee. Let's see what we got. Ooh, come on. It's not too bad from what I can see, but I'm not an expert in this. I mean, yeah, they're gonna be a little dirty, but that's expected. But I'm not too happy about this. I don't know who was working in here last, but come on, man. What we doing? Chick-fil-A wrapper. And I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see if I can blow it up. There's a rag down there. Yeah, there's a rag right there. What the hell? What are we doing? Come on, man. Shame on you, whoever worked on this car last, man. Why are you doing all that? Anyway, that ain't gonna stop me. Let's go.
I shaved my head, bro. My head's all fuzzy.
Matt, your head is fine.
My head's fuzzy.
So, Matt, if you had to grade my everything, what grade would you give me, Matt?
Well, we're not completed yet. So on disassembly, I'm gonna say he's got about a B+ right now.
B+, okay.
A B+, not bad. He could be a little faster.
Right, we could all be a little faster.
He's just trying to make me help, and I'm just trying to watch. So that's the big difference here.
Nah, we're doing a good job. We're moving at a timely pace. So, okay, guys, so I got the intake off now. So the gaskets look pretty fine, but we're going to update them with these guys from Mali. These are like an OEM plus, so yeah, should have a little higher tolerance, but the gaskets look fine, so I know it wasn't the intake manifold, so that's really good news. But remember, we have a better seal, and now we're adding more pressure or PSI or more heat with that TU pump. Definitely want to get this guy because these are over 100,000 original miles so of heat cycling. So definitely change your gaskets, guys. I know it doesn't look like much, but we got this guy off. Okay, this was kind of it was a little bit. So there were some tabs. You had to take off right here to hold this in place. So once those are off, those look like this. I'll show you these guys. So once you lift this top layer, then you just go it over, and it's pretty simple from there. All right. So we got that off. Now we have more clearance. So now we're just working on this big hose. This guy too. Taking off this coolant flange here. And we're good. We're making progress, guys, so keep going. Okay, good old American style, right, Matt?
Good old American style. I'm not flipping people off.
So we ended up just cutting this off there. Okay, broke this off. I ended up breaking this off. We just going American style. We try to do it all delicate. Yeah, this is definitely time to replace because it just broke.
Brittle.
And now we just need to get this guy right there, and then we're good to go. We're free. All right, guys, so we got it off. Oh, my goodness, Matt. How tough was that? How easy was that?
Easy, bro. This guy.
Easy work. Slight work.
Money.
All right, so it is about due for that to go. Look at all that plastic. BMW, we have to do better. All right, so now we have access to the oil filter. Let's get it. We are almost there.
Is the new one we're going to be putting on?
That's the new one with the sensor.
Yeah. Look at that.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Never going to have that problem again.
Nope.
All right. Matt, we're almost there, baby.
We're almost there.
Bringing home the gold.
Let's do it.
He has some gold.
I'm waiting for some dinner.
Again, whoever had this car before me, dude, what are we doing? This was all the way down there. This is not a rag that was in there from today. This is, I don't know how long this has been in here.
You sure that's not a Chick-fil-A wrapper?
Matt thinks that when I was going, we're not going to say the miles per hour, I was going, it kicked up. I think it's too tight for it to be right there, and that, nah. Hell no.
I think if you guys had ever ridden with this guy, you would agree. Yeah, he sucked it up.
I don't know what we doing, but this is going out. All right, let's continue. All right, guys, so we had to remove this. I'm replacing it with that one. Nothing's wrong with this one from what I can see. Right, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay. But we do have to remove that one to get to another bolt in here. I can't see it. Or you can see it partially. It's like right there. I'll circle it in the video, but yeah, it won't give you allowance unless you do that. So, yep, that has to go. And yeah, and expect some coolant to come out when it's gonna take a little bit of a pee. Not a poop, but a pee. All right, it continues. All right, being honest, I took about a 45-minute break. So I ran into an issue with the torque spits on the oil housing filter. So they're E-torques, and they're not the same size. I don't know if the guy before me had this or the previous owner had this before me, where they did an aftermarket oil housing filter. I didn't see it in the Carfax when I got the car. But I don't know if that's normal or because I don't know. So had to go to Advanced Auto to get some E-torques. See that here, because they are not the same. So got some pizza. It's time to reset, get to it. Let's finish this out. So like I said, the high pressure fuel pump is done. So, but we're gonna breathe. We're gonna be patient. We're gonna use the wisdom and discernment, and we're gonna use YouTube University. But yeah, plan to spend the whole day doing this. If this is your first day, or if you don't have help, plan this. Don't plan anything if you're gonna do your oil housing filter. So, but I look forward to it. So, let's get to it. Guys, this ish ain't easy, dog. I have scoured YouTube University, and I'm not gonna say I'm defeated, but this is the most challenging personal upgrade that I've done mod on the car. You can see it on my face. Been at this for about 5 hours. One bolt. One freaking bolt. That is the issue. I got all the other bolts off. It's just the one last one at the very bottom. No bueno. You can see it on my face, right? I'm gonna still keep trying to fish, but just wanted to be real with you guys. Everybody want to cut out the part where it took them. Maybe they got it, maybe they didn't, maybe I don't have the right part, but I'm right there. I can see the bolt. It's just that it's touching the top of it. It's not going down, and I don't have or let me see if I have something smaller to really just get into that groove, that second groove, and then bam, we're in. And that's it. That's all I need. Just that bam, and we're in. And then everything I know, I can put it back. What did they say? Anything that's easy isn't worth having. So I get it. And this is gonna bulletproof the car. So stay tuned. We'll see. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna get it done. All right, guys. It's been about 6-7 hours. I can't even count. I'm still gonna keep going. I'm gonna show you how close we are. Close, but no cigar. It's one freaking bolt. One. So I'm still motivated to get this done. My boy Matt blessed me with staying over his place, but I'm just probably gonna work through because this needs to get done. I'm not big on intruding and all that stuff, and him and his family have been more than amazing. Then accommodating me. So the least I can do is try to get this done and let them get back to their routine. So that's what I'm trying to push through. But God's with me. I know He is. Please give me strength, God. So, oh yeah. You see it on my face. I'm very determined right now. So, but yeah, I enjoy this process. You know, just dissecting the car, learning, just all in cap. It's just very a lot, and I love learning about the car, and I know the car's gonna perform even better. Yeah, this is, like I said, I want to make more realism, and this is what it is. So, man, I know the editing is gonna be a little different, but yeah, man, maybe this is, I don't know. I don't want to say too much, say nothing wild, but yeah, we'll close it out there. All right.
Caught up in a maze, lost in a lifestyle. Been a life now, lost in a life. Caught up in a maze, I'm lost in a lifestyle. Been a life now. Caught